guys, and welcome back to the Final Fantasy II Level 1 Challenge Run. And I don't remember what we did last time. Hang on, let me just get my bearings. One thing I do remember is, yeah, definitely grinded my ass out on this ice sled minigame. So now we've got over 900,000 gil. And in addition to that, we've got 39 elixirs as well. So essentially elixirs, I'm just going to use them as cash. So each elixir is going to sell for 25,000 bucks. So yeah, that's you calculated how much that is. Anyway, so I remember having done the Lamia Queen boss. Yeah, don't remember having done the next boss. So what that means is last time we found out that the princess was actually an imposter, which was quite an intelligent move by the Empire. What they effectively did was when they captured Hilda in the warship, they replaced Hilda with an imposter who was actually the Lamia Queen, and she managed to infiltrate into our organization without us having any clue whatsoever. So GG Empire. Who knows what all secrets have already been betrayed? But of course, as we know, oh god, that is such a lovely song. Amazing. It's gonna take me a few days to get over it. Hey Matt, how's it going? Hope you had a good Tuesday. You generally don't. Oh wait, today's Wednesday. What am I? See, two holidays in a week and it just completely screws my bearings. Why am I here? Right. Sorry, but the ship's already left for Bullet. Right, what do I care? What is sorry about that. But things are gonna go back to normal starting next week, so hopefully I won't lose my bearings. But it's quite funny. It's quite funny that holidays just completely. I mean, because when I get days off, it just every day feels like a Sunday. So last time, what did we discover? If the princess is the tournament prize, maybe I should enter. Okay, who am I kidding? I'd be killed. Yep. So we discovered that the princess has been captured and is being held hostage at Palamisia. More specifically, the Colosseum. Colosseum of Palamisia. So that's where we go. We need to head and find a way to actually rescue her. So let's do that, shall we? Am I stocked up? Yeah, it should be fine. We should be fine. And even if we are not, I'll refer into the latest World of Final Fantasy. Was he not already there? I haven't encountered him yet. How does World of Final Fantasy work actually? I've never played an MMO. The closest I came was when they offered us 3 copies of Ragnarok. I don't know how old that is for you guys, but Ragnarok was introduced here around 2005, I guess. And that was our introduction to MMOs. FF14 is not World of Final Fantasy is not an MMO. What is it then? Is it a standard RPG? Final Fantasy What? So you have to catch monsters? That is so cool. How do you catch monsters? I mean, we already encountered Final Fantasy Pokemon in Final Fantasy V with the Beastmaster, but it was a Pokemon with only one, where you could only have one Pokemon at a time, or 4 at max. Capture monsters, stack them on your head. Stack them on your head? Is that supposed to make sense? As I discussed last time, pretty much Every encounter in this region is you can flee from. Art style is absolutely adorable. Ooh, maybe I should check out some pictures from World of Final Fantasy. I guess everybody will be playing it now after the news that GeForce or whatever Nvidia graphics cards are support. No, not Nvidia. AMD graphics cards supported. Is AMD really that pervasive? I thought everybody had Nvidia graphics cards, or at least 90%. Whoever stream I pop into, their streaming setup is either that 1080 stuff or something like that. Don't tell me 1080 is actually an AMD graphics card. Pretty sure it's Nvidia. Oh look, there's the Emperor. And he just cock blocks us. What are you supposed to do now? May you fight well this day. Oh, so we have been entered into the tournament right away. Okay. Better driver support as well. No doubt it would have better driver support. I've been told that there's very heavy what do you say, prejudice towards Nvidia by Microsoft. Slightly better quality price ratio, medium to low range cards. And what exactly do you mean by medium to low range? How are graphics cards actually defined? I am just completely ignorant on that. To the victor goes Hilda, Princess of Finn. Who are we fighting? Oh god, what monster is that? What the hell does this monster want with Hilda? I smell something fishy here. Ambushed. Okay, works in my favor actually. A new generation of cards, just like processors, I guess. So, are the graphics cards just like processors? They have low-end and high-end cards, just like clock speeds in processors. What is the unit of measurement for graphics cards? Is it the same as your CPU? Clock speed and L1, L2 cache and whatnot. 10th generation low end. 1080 is 10th generation high end. Okay, like the difference between i3, i5 and i7. Alright, we had to fight a behemoth. And I completely screwed up. Well, let's see what we can do. Of course, oh, damn it. Whatever. Let's just reset. I didn't even prepare for this fight. Prepare right now. We're going to use the same strategy as last time, the behemoth. Now, the behemoth is a completely physical monster only, which means that the only thing he can do is use physical attacks. And even those physical attacks are, well, they're pretty pathetic. He gets 4 hits, I believe. So we're going to use the same strategy that we've been using for the previous boss fights, which is have one guy in the front and stack blink on him like crazy. Hope he survives the first turn. We've got a separate strategy if he's not able to survive the first turn, but let's see what actually happens. Hey Occam! How's your stream, my friend? Where did you end up? Yeah, I do have a bunch of Phoenix Downs, but I'm not going to beat the gold dude. Nice. He's actually pretty. Yeah, he can kind of troll you. But I guess you've already been warned that he doesn't take a lot of damage from magic hits. The Geomancer bypasses all that. But it's good. You beat the gold dude. Do I have the life tome? I do. I bought a bunch of life books. Dark Knight Monk Ranger and Scholar to dispel the protect. Went down easy. What protect? Does Goldor actually use protect on himself? I did not know that. And how exactly do you dispel protect? I don't remember him having a. I don't remember anybody. I don't remember the dispel spell at all. Study dispel. Oh. I need to ask Puzzled about the scholar then. The only thing I know about the scholar that he's told me is that items have double potency when used by the scholar, and that's what makes him OP. But looks like he's got some other techniques up his sleeve too. That's nice. Okay, what are we going to do here? We need to bring Gordon back to life. I'm just wondering who we should have with a life spell. Maria has Blink, everything at level 1. Nice Chrono Trigger, buddy. Yep. I went with the Chrono Trigger naming convention because the Chrono Trigger level 1 challenge is what inspired this challenge run. And before you say it, yes, I should have named Maria as Shala. Almost forgot the name for a moment. I guess we'll have everyone learn the life spell. Might come in handy. And Luca can go ahead and bring this moron back to life. Alright, so... So here's the thing. Gordon, I doubt he's gonna... Yeah, we'll check it out. Everybody needs some damage spell at least. Cure, Protect and Life all at level 1, so we'll give him some damage spell. Where is Blizzard? We've got plenty of Blizzard books. What about Luca and Glenn? And Frog? She's got everything at level 1, she also needs a damage spell. There you go. And what about Frog? Damn it! He's also got everything at level 1. This guy, why doesn't he have Blink? Alright, because Blink leveled up. She's got Blink. He does not have Blink. Yeah, so I need Blink on Chrono as well. Where is Blink? Frog needs Blink, and Luca already has Blink at level 1. So Frog needs Blink. And he also needs a Blizzard. There we go. So everybody has a damage spell and everybody has all the buff spells. Alright, let's save up. And we're going to use the same strategy. Let's heal up Gordon, just in case. I'm not saving here purposely. We'll see why. Now, obviously, an ambush is pretty much GG. There we go, yeah. So Gordon cannot survive even the first hit. It's pretty clear that even without an ambush, Gordon can't survive a hit from the behemoth, even when he's at full HP, which is why I'm going to keep him at 10 HP, just for the lols. Fortunately, we are... what am I talking about? We can save pretty much anywhere. So we can save scum this fight so that we don't get an ambush. And once we don't have an ambush, we fall back on the same strategy of stacking Blink on Gordon and hoping that the behemoth does not land a hit on him. Once we've got enough Blinks up, should be fine. Blink, Blink, and Blink. And Gordon... Oh shit, I did not mean to defend. I wanted to see what his equipment was. That Blink missed. Crap. That hit. Okay, so he's got one Blink up. He's got Only one blink up. Okay, one blink apparently was enough, but I'm not satisfied. I need at least 3 blinks on him. And I think Gordon has double shields, right? Yeah, so the only thing the 4th party member can do is attack. So you got one, this one missed. Crap. That one hit, so we got 2 blinks on him. And 3 blinks. Okay, he should be fine now. The behemoth will not be able to touch him, so now it's back to our standard fare of just using a pathetic level 1 damage spells. Behemoth has 1600 HP, so I don't even need to repeat this, that it's gonna take a while. Pretty much every battle is a battle of attrition. But once we've got our buffs up, enemies are completely neutralized, which is why I like Final Fantasy so much. Unlike a lot of other Final Fantasy I've played, it doesn't have to be a DPS race. I still haven't gotten to a point where I actually needed to use the undead wall strategy, which I was touting about so much last stream. But it's just a measure of how easy the game has been, even according to my expectations. We're doing about 100 damage a turn, a little less than that. Once again, as I mentioned last time, because we are spending so many turns using black magic, we are guaranteed, everyone is guaranteed 1 point of intelligence from this fight. I just wish that we had the possibility of gaining more than 1 point per fight, but that's one of the things that FF2 did to make sure that you grind it. Not just quality of each fight, but also the quantity of fights. So there are some stats that are dependent on Dragoon jump over battle doesn't work in Brilliant. What? What happens then? Just defaults when they don't have targets. Oh, that is so nice. That is clever. That is clever. That is clever. So they don't just waste their turn, eh? What do you mean? Nice. I never anticipated that. That is very clever thinking. How do you prevent your spells from leveling? Well, I don't. But since spells don't level in the midst of battle, during the fight I am only using level 1 spells. Yes, they do level up at the end of the fight. Nothing I can do about that. But it's only at the end of the fight. And yeah, I'm more interested in the spirit of the challenge than technical details. I didn't really know how to word it precisely to include all of these, all of the cases, all of the possible cases. So I just stuck to a simple description of the challenge, and hopefully the spirit of the challenge will come across. That essentially what we are doing here is demonstrating unlearn the spell, relearn the spell. Yep, that's correct. Unfortunately, we can't do that with weapons, which is why I am not using any weapons. Starting from the next boss fight, or maybe the next boss fight, I'll have two attempts for each boss, one with physical attacks included and one with only magic. That is expensive. Yeah, but there are ways to get money without grinding battles. We have a mini game on the snowfields, which is available as soon as you get the ice sled. the snowcraft. So we can just abuse that mini game to get lots of money. So I grinded off stream, and right now we've got 900,000 give. So money is not really a problem. There are like 4 mini games, just 4 mini games. How they suck. By your description, World of Final Fantasy itself is just one big mini game. I mean, catching Pokemon, what? So we are past the halfway point in this game, and the fights have been pretty benign. That just goes to show that FF2 is actually more about the random encounters than about the boss fights. So it's a great thing that more than half the random encounters are unrunnable. You're forced to face them. Of course, some of the most dangerous encounters are not unrunnable. You can flee from them. So the player is saved from that nightmare. But a lot of the encounters, especially the undead ones, are unrunnable. So you are forced to face them. Of course, that is completely outside the scope of this particular challenge run. I mean, the only thing I wanted was to see if I could make it to the final boss and face the final boss at level 1. Beat the final boss at level 1. That's pretty much going to be the only focus. But maybe I'll expand it if I have enough fun with this. Right now we just don't have the tools to, you know, come up with more interesting and clever strategies to deal with bosses. And as you can see, bosses haven't really posed much of a threat. I mean, the Lamia Queen could have been quite a significant threat, but because of our party setup, she was a complete joke. But am I frustrated again? All achievements. What do you mean this game? FF2? Surely you're talking about World of Final Fantasy? What are the achievements in Final Fantasy 2 anyway? World of Final Fantasy, I see. What achievements are you talking about? And you said you're going to start streaming World of Final Fantasy? When is that going to happen? I'm not sure I would actually enjoy it, but just out of curiosity. Max Korean on me. Wow. You got max score in some of the mini games and then you say they suck. One of each monster. Okay, filling your Pokédex. Finding all the chests. So surprised nobody's run out of MP yet. But that's the benefit of a level 1 challenge. Oh, GG! MP increase, intelligence increase, magic increase, blink level, intelligence increase, magic increased. Shit, Luca did not get any MP. Nobly fought. No, it was not nobly fought. The Emperor must have been sleeping through the entire fight. It was that boring. Now let us give you your just reward. Ooh, finally. This is your chance to slay the Emperor. Okay. So I guess we're gonna kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Save the princess and kill the Emperor because he's right there. Here is your reward. A reward befitting Rebels Chrono. Oh no! He actually recognized us. I mean, did these guys not even bother to wear disguises? What the hell? RIP. He just teleported out because why not? And there is the Dark Knight. Throw them in a cell. And of course, as we all know, the Empire is, well, everyone except the Emperor. And maybe the Dark Knight are just, what do you say, incompetent. So that's why we've got pretty much all of our equipment with us. This is not like Chrono Trigger. So we've got all of our equipment with us, all of our items with us, no problem. And I'm quite sure that this cell must be must have a hole somewhere we can crawl out of. A sturdy iron gate blocks the doorway. Really? Really, game? We are put in the only cell that we can't break out of. RIP. Here ends the saga, I guess. But no, Paul comes to the rescue. Deus Ex Machina. Wild Rose Rebel came here hoping to rescue a princess. Oh my god. And he does some solid snake work and he just one-shots that sergeant. I seriously think that's a sergeant and not a captain, because you need like level 10 fists to actually one-shot a captain. This is for rescuing me from the mines. I pay my debts. He's a Lannister. Now get out of here before they catch you. Alright, thanks Paul. I mean, could have come along with us, but I guess he's got more important work to do. No encounters on this floor, but let's just loot the place. Hang on, before we do that, anything else leveled up? I don't think so. Blink leveled up. I think everything else is fine. So we need another copy of... No, for this time, I'm actually going to use fire for a very specific reason. Doesn't matter if the hero is right-handed. It actually does matter that your character is right or left-handed. They do more damage with that hand. Fire for Chrono, fire for Luca. Luca's gonna be in her element now. She's got fire. And fire for Glenn. Glenn doesn't know what to do with fire. And we also need Blink for Luca. Where is Blink? There we go. This chest contains an antidote, but of course, monsters guarding an antidote. This can only happen in Paramecia. And we got an encounter with dual... What? Oh, I almost want to reload this fight, because this encounter can also contain a bunch of dual deaths, or whatever the hell they're called. But we got lucky here. We just got a couple dual heads and one stalagmite. All of these enemies are physical attacks only, so the usual strategy, stack Blink on Gordon. This is a monster in a box. I'm going to treat monster in a boxes as boss fights as well, just for the 100%. I think for this fight, one Blink is more than enough. But we are actually getting lucky and all 3 blinks have landed. Wish this would have happened in that boss fight. So now these monsters can't do shit, let's just wail on them with fire. Antidote monster in a box. And the developer's sense of humor does not end there. So the reason I equipped fire instead of blizzard is yeah, this encounter could have spawned a bunch of guys that were actually weak to fire, dual deaths, but we didn't see them this time. I'm not complaining. We're going to see lots of undead encounters in the future, for which fire will be supremely useful. Are you still alive? Thank you. That thing's got 240 HP, these guys only have 80 HP. Gordon's doing a great job on his knees there. Evading like a boss. $50 damage from a level 1 fire. Nice, nice. I guess that was a crit. But no, Maria trumps him. This is the benefit of intelligence. And we got a useless mace. Alright, who leveled up what? I saw a bunch of levels. He's leveled up Blink. Luca is fine and he leveled up Blink. So we need Blinks for Chrono and Frog. Should have plenty of Blink books, 34. Should be fine. So as I was saying, no encounters on this floor except for this troll encounter. Do we still have secret passageway here? Nope. I guess that passageway was removed in the remakes. Elixir, always helpful. Cottage and an ether. I'm not going to sell that cottage. I'm actually going to use it because it only sells for like 2,500 bucks. 2,500 bucks is chump change right now. Okay, this is where the encounters start, and oh my god, can we get some really bad encounters? Oh, we got the worst of the bunch. Ambushed by Captain, Sergeant, Wizard, Sorcerer formation. We can run from this if we actually survive. I doubt we're going to survive. I can't believe we actually survived. That was superb. See after every encounter. So yeah, this is the point in the game where the random encounters start to kill you. And as always, I'm going to put these three guys in the back row and Gordon in the front row. I seriously think that this ability to put a dead guy in the front row and everybody else in the back row is a bug. But it's there in all the remakes, so I don't know how intentional this is. What happens is, yeah, if you get into an ambush, the enemies will try to target the dead guy, which they obviously can't. And so it basically converts an ambush into a neutral start, which is a tactic I learned from the speedrun. Very helpful. This is the gate with Hilda. Princess Hilda, hold on, we'll get you out of there. First make sure that she's actually Hilda, damn it. Test she's a woman first, Kappa. Ring a bell, please. Hilda, are you alright? And Gordon was revived by Blot. Gordon? I never thought to see you here. Sage. Gordon, take the princess and go. Oh, hang on. Chrono is a silent protagonist. Thank you, Chrono. Be careful. And now Gordon abandons us. How he makes it out with the princess without getting into an encounter is something that will always befuddle me. Maybe he used a repel. NPCs can use a repel. Okay, another ambush. I don't appreciate this, but I think I can survive this. Yes, wizards using Berserk on themselves. They don't even physically attack. As always, we're going to saves come through all of these encounters. Random encounters are not going to be a thing in this playthrough. Look at this. This is perhaps the second worst encounter in this dungeon, and it's unrunnable. So let's just have them kill us. Physical attacks are the least of my worries here. These guys can use break. At this stage in the game, you have no defense against break. Well, technically you do if you grind up Esuna to level 5. But yeah, this is the point in the game where enemies start to get some nasty spells. These guys first and foremost. So it's quite a surprise. And break 6 too. It's not like it's a low level break spell. Break 6 for crying out loud. I believe this is also unrunnable. Look at these bastards. The Revenants, not only do they have a very high attack score, but they also drain on hit. Can I get a better encounter, please? This area is full of free encounters, so getting 2 unrunnables in a row is quite unlucky. There we go. Wasn't so hard, was it? No encounters on this floor, and we made it out. So let's head back to Altair. As mentioned previously, all encounters on the world map here are runnable. Not if they're an ambush. Can I please be excused? Bye bye. Oh, now that I actually have a dead character, I should have used that strat of putting others in the back row. Have you done this challenge before? I have not. Up until now, I have not repeated any of my challenge runs, except the no magic challenge, I suppose. Ambushed? Yeah, so magic attacks, obviously they can target the back row as well, so can't really avoid that with this strat, but you could see that nobody else got a hit in because they were trying to target the dead character with their physical attacks. So that's a very useful way of avoiding deaths because of ambush. And in the speedrun, it's a very good way of saving some time, as long as your menuing takes less time than actually getting into more ambushes, like this one. The PSP version in particular is very notorious for its ambush rate. But right now, we need to head back to Altair and find out what's happening. Why does it keep resetting your formation? What happens is that in Final Fantasy II, you must already be aware of the row system. We have a front row and a back row. So what I'm doing right now is I'm having 2 guys in the front row. You can't have everybody in the back row like in Final Fantasy III or Final Fantasy V. Someone needs to be in the front row and everybody else can be in the back row. Now, starting from the remakes, pretty much all remakes, this was not possible in the NES version. Starting from the remakes, you could have one character in the front row, but it won't check whether he is dead or alive. So what I'm doing here is having one character in the front row who is dead and everybody else in the back row, so that if I get ambushed, in Final Fantasy II, the enemies can actually, you or the enemies can only target the front row. You cannot target the back row with your physical attacks at all. So having one character who is dead in the front row and having everybody in the back row makes it so that when I get ambushed, they are targeting this dead person, which obviously they can't target, and essentially that passes their turn. So that seeing as how the person in the front row is dead, the back row moves to the front row. Hope that explanation was good enough. I mean, it sounded way more complicated. It's actually simpler than it sounded. I'll vouch for that. Hello. The rebel army has arisen. Our first move will be to retake Castle Finn. I see. Princess Gordon and Princess Hilda have pitched camp near Finn. You should head there immediately to lend your strength to the cause. Alright, so I guess they finally had enough of the Empire and I've decided to go on the offensive. Who's got a life spell? This guy has no MP. Nobody has any MP, why? And the only one who has MP is dead. Fantastic. Might as well put those Phoenix down to use because the inn will not bring Luca back to life. Oh, I was in the inn. So apparently now we need to head to Finn to find out what the hell is going on there. Enemies in this area are just weak as goblins, so I'm not really bothered about getting ambushed by goblins and tree roots and whatnot. Might as well take the river to just avoid all encounters altogether. Surprisingly, you can still get an encounter in the bridge, which is what I was going to say. Thank you for that demonstration, game. Much appreciated. But really. In the NES version, you can't really get an encounter in the bridge because the bridge is considered a transition. Here is the camp they were talking about. Let's see what's going on in camp. And the rebel team plays here. We're taking back the castle. We breached the castle gates. The enemy is in disarray. Now is our chance. Huh, who knew that these guys could actually do something? First of all, we need to make sure that this is the right Hilda. Chrono, Luca, Glenn, I owe you my life. It would appear you also deserve credit for destroying the Dreadnought. I don't know how I can ever thank you enough. I do. First thing we need to make sure. Princess, is that really you? Do you know about the Wild Rose? Do not fear, I am the true princess. What's this? I could swear you were blushing. I love this dialogue they added. And we all know Hyperion was blushing there. He thought he had it made with Princess Hilda. Yeah, right. You're to be the heart of our attack. While we hold the bulk of the Imperial forces at bay, you'll slip in and kill the Castellan. What the hell is a Castellan? Commander of the castle? Is that even a word actually? I mean, I don't trust Gordon to actually know his vocabulary. Anyway, oh great. So our job is clear. Apparently they were holding the bulk of the forces at bay, but I still see the captains here. So what the hell was the rebel army doing? Can somebody please tell me? Nope. I was wrong. I was mistaken in my judgment that they were actually contributing to this fight. No, it's just us three who's supposed to do all the dirty work. Yeah, so finally we get access to Castle Finn. And encounters here, we were told earlier on that Finn has been taken over by the Empire, and now since Castle Finn is unlocked, we're still going to get encounters here until we destroy the castle, and apparently. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Oh god. Yeah, this is why these guys are assholes. Ambushed and immediately used break. I'm just surprised that Chrono and Luca actually survived this. How did that happen? Maybe they actually have decent magic defense, who knows? Unrunnable fight here. Yeah, Harvey Specter. Encounters in Castle Finn right now pretty much are the same as the ones we got in the Colosseum. I don't think there are any different encounters at all. So yeah, we are going straight for the castle. Can I get a different encounter, please? And break 6. Oh, I hate these guys. I was attempting a single segment speed run, and I got ambushed by these guys, and they used break and petrified my entire party. Single segment run over. Nothing I could do about it. Maybe RNG is set. So this is what Nikki Noel does. Opens the menu a couple times and hopes for a better encounter. There we go. Chimeras. I think chimeras are unrunnable. Can I get a... I swear. There are a lot of easy encounters here. Why am I getting so many unrunnables? It's been a bad couple of days. What the hell, game? I'm trying to make some progress here. So yeah, looks like RNG is a thing here. So I should try to change the RNG seed, which is causing the same encounter to show up. Actually, this would be a good test. Let's not skip any frames and go straight. And do we get the same encounter? No, we don't get the same encounter. So it's not an exact science, I guess. I got the worst encounter I can possibly get, but at least we can run from this if we manage to survive. 2 guys cursed. Do I have a cross? I should. I bought 99 of them. Yeah. Okay. 2 guys cursed. Bastards. Hey Layla! You don't want to be hacking your way deep into the inventory without me? Yeah. She was in charge for 1 day while Gordon was with us trying to save the princess, and look at what she's done. She's already rallied the troops, and she's rallied the troops, set up a tent outside the town of Finn, and they're already attacking. That's how good Layla is. And yeah, since she's back with us, I'm going to put her in the firing line. Actually, does it matter? She should have 99% evasion. Yep, she does have 99%. Now that Layla is with us, we are partially saved from ambushes. And we've got our blink tank in front. No encounters? Interesting. I would like this much luck. Okay, here is the Here is who Gordon must be referring to as a Castellan, whose name is Gotos. His parents must have been high. Rebels? Here? Where are my soldiers? No, it can't be. It was all a trick. What was a trick? We have a bunch of monsters roaming around here. Is that not enough? Alright, let's try the same strategy as before. Land a bunch of blinks on our wall in front and then go to town. That blink hit. That blink also hit. And that blink also hit. Awesome. So she's safe. Looks like this is going to be another boring boss. This guy has 2000 HP. And no elemental weaknesses, so we can't really take advantage of that. But he does have a couple of tricks up his sleeve, which I'm hoping he will show. No? Man, bosses are surprisingly cooperative in a challenge run. I wish they were this lenient with me in a speed run. What damage was that? God damn it. She's doing about 40 damage. It's very unpredictable. Damage is a very high range. Even at level 1, if it's fluctuating between 20 to 40, you can imagine how much there would be fluctuation when your spells are much higher level. This guy's just not doing anything. Why? Are you kidding me? Well, we do have a little bit more time, so let's see if he cooperates this time. Nope, he's just physically attacking. He can use haste on himself, he can use Bacchus's wine on himself. Haste increases the number of hits he will get, and Bacchus's wine increases the attack per hit, effectively multiplying his damage to insane levels. So this is one of the few bosses who actually uses buffs on himself. And given enough time, he can pose a challenge. Of course, he's just not showing any of that here. So haste is the direct counter attack to blink. What am I complaining about? We'll get plenty of opportunities to see that in action. Finally uses Bacchus's wine. But until he uses haste, he's not going to be able to land a hit on Layla, who's got 3 blinks on her. Unless he actually lands a hit, well, what use is increasing your attack power? I must say it's pretty decent damage that we're getting here. I'll just check out their intelligence levels at the end of the... What about not Furion though? Either he's getting horribly low rolls. No, now even... what am I talking about? Glenn. Now even Luca. Great. When they suck together. Another low roll for Chrono. Chrono must be dumb as shit. one really sad thing about this challenge run is we're not going to see any of the good, really interesting spell animations. We are only, yeah, there finally he uses haste 6. I know he used haste 6 at the beginning of the fight as well, but we shall see now. So with haste, he might actually get a hit on Layla. Not yet. So I guess 3 blinks were overcompensating. But it's very clear at this stage in the game that even restricting ourselves to level 1 spells only, bosses who can only attack with physical hits are not a threat at all. Simply because we've understood the most important mechanic of this game, which is evasion. How much longer is this gonna take? He should be done. He should be dead already. At 100 damage a turn, it's gonna take 20 turns. How many turns are we in? Used haste again. Let's see if he can actually land a hit. Of course, accuracy also comes into. There you go. Well, never mind. What a moron. Everybody gets intelligence. Oh, and I got a Ripper. Yeah, I do have a use for this weapon. Got a rare drop from him. You defeated the enemy commander. I guess that's what a Castellan was. And Finn is free. After a jump cut, Hilda and Gordon have captured the castle, and I guess they've driven off the enemy. I wonder why the Emperor didn't see fit to show his face here. It's so good to finally be back. This would never have been possible had we not worked together. What? What do you mean together? This is bullshit. I thank you all. Let's take stock. Fire leveled up. Did anything else level up? Nope. Yeah, only fire leveled up. Okay, cool. Saves some maintenance for me. It's so good to finally be back. But one thing still troubles me. Minwu left for Mysidia, but we've not heard from him since. Do you have radios or something? Pains me to ask this of you so soon after winning back our castle. Would you go to Mysidia? What is this Mysidia? Mysidia is a land of mages. Without the aid of their magic, defeating the Emperor will not be easy. Especially if we only use level 1 magic. I've heard that a spell, sometimes referred to as the ultimate magic, lies in the Mysidia Tower. Obtaining it requires 2 marks. Whoa. We are getting way too ahead of ourselves. All you wanted us to do was go to Mysidia to find out what happened to Minwu. What is this mask business? Seriously, woman, give her an inch and she'll take a mile. Alright, well, I guess we've been forced into this. What is this mask you speak of? White mask rests beneath this very castle. I asked you about a mask. What the hell is a white mask now? You must speak an incantation to open the door that leads below. The words Ekmet Teloes have been passed on from antiquity. Alright, Ekmet Teloes. But you say that we need to speak this incantation to some door? Where can we find this door? Forgive me. I'm afraid I don't know the door's location. Just great. Fantastic. Perchance Gordon knows? We could never have retaken Castle Finn without your help. But there is one problem. Minmo still hasn't come back. Gordon, you can be direct with me. You don't have to, try to manipulate us like Hilda does. Would you go to Mysidia to find out what's happened to him? Finally, someone who just asks us directly. One thing Gordon is clueless. Can't really play politics. You tell me what is Mysidia. Hilda was no help. Mysidian Tower is rumored to house the Ultima Tome, a text containing the ultimate magic. I asked you about Mysidia. Alright, what is this Ultima? I'm certain it would prove invaluable in the struggle against the Emperor. Yeah, but what is it? Never mind. Do you know anything about these masks? No idea. What about Ekmet Teloes? With His Majesty gone, no one knows his castle better than Hilda. But she was no help. If she doesn't know... damn it, Gordon. I was really banking on you there. Paul just might. Oh. Thank you for that hint. He's always calling himself the greatest crook in the world after all. Okay. I guess you're just joking, but that actually is a very good hint. What about you guys? You guys surely must be happy to have the castle back. At the very least, you get to take proper baths. The audience chamber is right this way. Prince Gordon awaits. What nonsense. This is the second floor of Castle Finn, like we couldn't tell. Oh, hang on. We can actually loot the castle now. I don't think there's anything on this floor. Yep. Where Buster? Nope, that is kind of useless. Where Buster? A sword for busts. What is this? Giant's gloves might come in handy. Actually, I have a better alternative, so not really. But I'll hold on to them. Giant's gloves increases attack by 10. Attack itself is not the thing that we're concerned about, but the fact that an increase in strength increases accuracy will come into play very, very soon. Well, not soon, but it will come into play. I've ignored those two chests for a very particular reason because, needless to say, they are monster in a box. And one of them is actually quite dangerous. 1000 gifts, some more cash, always helps. Okay, after a while, this town becomes available to us finally. Town of Finn. And remember, these shops were all locked up? Well, there was nobody in them to sell stuff. Now we can buy stuff that we want. Right now I don't think we really want anything, although we'll keep an eye on those giant gloves in case we need 10 extra strength. Fortunately, in this version of the game, stat boosts do stack, unlike the NES version, where if you got 10 strength from one piece of equipment, you could not wear another piece of equipment for additional strength. And these are just the item shops. Can I sell something? Maybe now is the time that I can max out on everything. Except elixirs, of course. I need to hold on to the Ripper, where Buster can go. Major Staff, Mace can go. Car leg, no use for that. Okay, I think Yes, sleep grass. Sleep grass. I'll hold on to. I'll hold on to these battle items. Just in case I can use them tactically. Can we use the N? I think we already used the N. Okay. Most importantly, the magic shop is open. Magic shop sells Dispel. Dispel is kind of waste here because the effects of Dispel are dependent on its level, and since we are never going to get it past level 1, it's kind of useless. Mini is also useless because at level 1 it only has a 20%. But level 1 really offensive magic, unless its direct damage is very almost never useful. I say almost because if someone is actually weak to Mini, we can still make use of it at level 1. Fog is also useless and Slow is also useless because all of this is debuffs. For debuffs you need to get through magic defense. If you land it in the first place with its at best 50% accuracy. So none of those spells are actually useful. Of course, since throwing books are still allowed, I could buy a ton of fog tomes and just throw them at the enemy and hope for silence to stick. But for now, I'm going to avoid that strategy. But it's going to come into play at some point in the future. Anyway, our purpose in visiting this town was to visit this house, which is the great Mr. Paul. Hey Paul. Chrono, you old devil, how you been? Paul, what do you know about Mysidia? Do you know anything about dragoons? Nah, I don't think so. He only knows contextual stuff. He's a no-nonsense guy, Paul. What do you know about Mysidia? You literally don't know anything about Mysidia. Just right. What about Mask? Ultima? Okay, I guess the only thing he knows about is Akmet Teloeth. Secret words. If you need to know about secret doors in Castle Finn, I'm your man. He even brags about it, eh? I don't suppose you could tell me what's inside the secret chamber? Just curious. A white mask? That doesn't sound particularly valuable. Nope, not interested. So I guess I'll tell you where the door is. You bastard, we're trying to save the world here. Look at the far corner of the audience chamber to the right of the throne. So you're collectors too, huh? Just what do you need a mask like that for anyway? None of your business. World saving stuff. We need the mask for world saving. All you need to know. Okay, he gave us a pretty important clue there. But first, we need to deal with these sons of bitches. Okay, I guess we are ready. Potion obtained from the chest. Monster in a box guarding a potion. Yep. Oh crap, what encounter is this? I was expecting a completely different encounter. Never mind, at least I learned the fire spell and looks like Layla doesn't even need a blink now. She must have insanely good evasion. Naturally. Because she's been in the front row. Anyway, we're gonna use the fire spell. Because they are undead. We don't even need to bother with blink. Which I'm... Holy crap! 100 damage from a level 1 fire. That's what I'm talking about. I guess every single point of intelligence really matters in the damage. Yeah, Layla has very good evasion. That guy's dead. Does this monster in a box turned out to be pretty easy? Oh, look at that! He actually got a hit in. Not to worry, not to worry. Layla might even get HP increase. Not complaining about that. And down he goes. This time we didn't get a level up. Nice. Won't hear RPG players saying that now, will you? Now let's deal with the second monster in a box, which is much more dangerous. Honestly, I don't know if I can deal with this, but let's find out. Aura Tome obtained from the chest. At least it got something of some value. Oh look, I actually did get lucky. Nice! So this encounter can be a whole bunch of sorcerers and a whole bunch of sergeants. Sergeants we have fought before. They are physical attacks only, but they do have the bow attack which can target the back row. Not a big deal. It does hardly any damage, I think. Our Chrono Trigger party has more than enough HP to survive the sergeant. Oh god. Hang on. I saw a cockroach here, I need to take care of it. Sorry about this. Oh god, yeah. Whew. Just one thing in the world that scares me like nothing else is cockroaches. Especially the ones that fly. Whew. Wow. Okay, we're back. I'm not scared. Right. So I actually got lucky here with just one sorcerer, and I don't care how many sergeants there are. We can deal with sergeants. It's the sorcerers that I was really scared about, because obviously we've seen them before. They have AoE spells which do quite a lot of damage. Cockroaches, yeah. Let's just go with our usual fare. Sorcerers have 140 HP. So probably won't go down in one turn since it's not hitting a weakness. But we should be able to survive. Oh no! Wait, what am I saying? Confusion is fine. Should be able to survive one turn from the cockroach. Not cockroaches, sorcerers. I already survived one turn with the cockroach. I mean, seriously, I've been told that my fear of cockroaches is blown out of proportion. Because, I mean, you want to see a grown man scream like a little girl. That's what happens when I see a cockroach. I don't know why though. I just don't know why. Cockroaches and wasps. At least I can justify wasps. Are they common? Very, yeah, quite common, quite common. At least I can justify wasps because they make that sound which is scary. How can you not say that that is scary? Wasps are assholes. Can you please target Glenn? He could use some HP. Why is everybody going after Chrono this run? He's got more HP than Glenn. That is quite unusual. Speaking of the Sergeant, they actually beefed him up in the remakes. Not the remakes, in the GBA and PSP remakes, because he is the first boss after all. In the NES, Wonder Swan and PlayStation version, the Sergeant only has 140 HP. But in the starting the GBA remakes, they gave Sergeants 400 HP. And since he's a random encounter relatively shortly afterwards in Kashuan, that actually makes it a rather difficult encounter when you go to Kashuan Keep. Leela got even more evasion, which is going to help out. And look at this. Wait, what? This is useless. I got another Aura Tome, which was dropped by that sorcerer, and Mr. Ham and Mr. Bo from the Sergeants. I can't sell it, so might as well. I mean, 900,000 gil. I would prefer not to grind that mini game again because it is a grind. It was just repetitive and boring. Let me just go out and save. So just in case I ever run out of money, at least I can sell this crap. How much? Yeah, we have plenty of room for more gil. I don't know what the maximum gil allowed is in this game. I think the NES version it was only 6 digits, or was it 7 digits? I think it was 7 digits, so you could have a maximum of 9 million, whatever, 79 gil. 7 nines. Don't know what the max is here. In any case, so let us heed Paul's instruction and check the right corner of the audience chamber. And here it is. You see nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah, right. Let's whisper Ekmetelues to this wall. Ekmetelues. A small gap appears in the wall. It's a secret door. We didn't have to say open sesame or anything like that. Where does this rabbit hole lead? More treasure, perhaps? Oh, hello. How did you get here? Please help yourself to the equipment within. Golden armor, a golden cuirass, and a golden shield. Not really that important, but the golden shield, which we can buy at Finn now, so it's not like a super important treasure. We can buy a golden shield at Finn. It is, yeah, it resists poison. Hardly anyone uses poison elemental spells, but that's something to keep in mind. Now let's make our way here. Castle Finn B1. Basement and random encounters are a thing here. Okay. Unfortunately, in the first floor of the Castle Finn's basement, all encounters are unrunnable. But fortunately, most of the encounters are, in fact, all of the encounters are various forms of undead. And accompanied by the were-rat. The were-rat is going to take a little bit of time, but we have a mechanism against undead, don't we? I'm just wondering if I have other stuff that I can use instead of wasting fire books. God damn it! What happened? Are you constantly wiping to those dragons? Levels of our main pool. Okay, opening bowl of Final Fantasy. I think I might put these Gaia drums to use right now instead of wasting fire books. I mean, a fire book is only 150 bucks, but you know how I am with money. Let's see how good these Gaia drums are. Technically speaking, they should be unlimited use. Earthquake 10. Missed. Gotta be kidding me, right? Missed on the raids. So I have to throw firebooks at them. Well, at least it hit everyone else. And did we? Yeah, we still got 20 Gaia drums. Why I bought so many Gaia drums is because they have like a 50% chance of breaking every time we use them. At least it's only a 50% chance and it's not instantly broken. Holy dragons. Are holy dragons somehow superior to other types of dragons? So let's just have Luca throw a firebook. She'll do the most damage with it. And 5. Rip. How much damage is she gonna do? Okay, that is excellent damage. Much more than we required. Those wraiths only have like 60 HP. A knife obtained. Very, very funny game. Let's go with the same strategy, and I might as well put these Gaia drums here for easy accessibility. I'm going to need to use fire books for the raids, but at least we can handle these guys with Gaia drums. Might as well put the fire books here. How many do I have? 79. Yeah, it should be enough. Yeah, it's a real shame that all encounters in this floor are unrunnable. I'm just gonna get all the treasure, otherwise I'll be making a beeline for the exit. Oh nice, we did not get... No, not nice. We still got wraiths. So I have to use Gaia drum anyway. I just hope 20 Gaia drums is enough, because to purchase more I'd have to go all the way to the bottom of the Black Mask Cave. It's not that big of an ordeal, because all the encounters in the Black Mask Cave are runnable. So it's not a big deal, but it's a waste of time. At least I've optimized this to the point where I'm only using one fire book per battle. And look, I actually got lucky that there are no wraiths in this fight, so I can go ahead and just use Gaia drums. Still got 20 Gaia drums. got a pretty nifty animation too. Yes, yes, this technically violates the level 1 challenge restriction, but as I have already pointed out, this is not about the random encounters, nor is it about using items either. Even if, I mean, actually it is about using items. It is about the fact, this challenge run is about the fact that even if you don't necessarily grind levels on your characters for weapons and or magic, the game still provides plenty of tools, including the item command, including the ability for you to throw items, just like the ninja's throw ability in Final Fantasy V. As long as you actually have the cash for it to buy items and books and all, fire tomes and whatnot. That's a tactical motif in this game. Should not have done that, though did not want to organize. Where are the fire drums? Alright. Clothes, of course. I can sell them for 1 gil. Okay, made it to next floor where all encounters we can run from. Except one very rare encounter, and if I actually run into that, that would be pretty unlucky. This place is pretty strange in that encounters are defined floor by floor. Creepy ass monsters. Oh yeah, the artwork in the PSP version is excruciatingly detailed. Hang on, I did not get all the treasure. I'm still in speedrun mode. Or did I? I think I got all the treasure. But yeah, it's pretty strange that floor by floor you got completely different monster profiles in this dungeon. First floor you got undead and were-rat combination, which in itself is quite strange if you ask me. What the hell are undead doing hanging out with were-rats? I guess they form the outcast group. A were-rat must have bitten a normal rat, and that's how he ended up as a were-rat. Which begs the question, how was the first were-rat / werewolf formed? And the same question goes for vampires too, doesn't it? How come I've never thought about this crap? Now I absolutely need answers. Chicken and egg dilemma. Yeah, absolutely. Spider silk might come in handy. On this floor also, all encounters are runnable, except for one, which I guess I'm not lucky enough or unlucky enough to actually get. That encounter is a bunch of green souls. All they do is just use cure on you. The only problem with the green soul encounter is like the yellow soul and the red soul, they are immune to, not immune, they absorb all elemental magic. So you can't use any elemental magic on them, and I'm fresh out of holy. Why do I keep doing this? Fire is level 2, discard. Fire level 2. And fire level 2. Okay. Gonna teach them fresh fire. What could this chest contain? Power staff from the chest and monster in a box. Whole bunch of undead, ambushed by them, sleep. Yes, seriously, those raids are just way too strong for this point in the game. Alright, somehow managed to avoid it. Surprisingly, this is one of the fights where we can actually get into a DPS race. So we've got 3 raids, which is actually suboptimal. But we're going to focus on the raids first. The raids are the only ones with magic, and as we've seen before, physical attacks, we can pretty much deal with any physical attacks. But the raids are the ones with magic attacks, and not just stuff like break or sleep. They have Ice 8 as well. Ice 8 will do a solid chunk of damage to Chrono, Luca and Glenn. So we're gonna focus on the raids. They have 300 HP. Yeah, look at that. Blizzard 8. How much damage does it do actually? Huh. Alright, Luca has a ribbon. That's why she's taking so little damage. That's why she was also not being petrified. I completely forgot I actually got the ribbon from the Lamia Queen, which is pretty lucky. Only 1 wraith remaining. And of course, okay. I thought the wraiths use something, but this asshole can use blind. Contrary to other Final Fantasy games, blind does affect spells as well. Maybe not the direct damage spells, but it does affect your status spells. It halves your accuracy even with magic, which makes more sense than it not affecting magic, if I'm being honest. Let's take out this gas now. Bastard is very annoying. Whoa! Yeah, look at that damage. Can't really prove that that was a direct consequence of him being blinded. Which you can kind of see. Fight didn't last long enough for anyone to actually reliably get intelligence, but did they level up? No, nobody leveled up anything. Awesome. Again, why am I saying awesome when nobody leveled up their shit? I'm not playing an RPG, am I? Okay, we got the power staff. Let's continue on. Hoping for an encounter with the green souls, for which to whom I have no answer. I don't have any more holy books. And I just remember that there's an encounter. Oh, god damn it. Flame armor, no use for it. There is no elemental absorption here, not for playable characters. So otherwise, ideally the flame shield, the flame armor, flame helmet and so on and so forth would have been very useful to actually absorb these kind of spells. Can I not be ambushed, please? What do we get here? Betrayal Fang, again, useful item, but only one use. Okay, we are at this floor now. Unfortunately, all the encounters on this floor are unrunnable. And to add to my misery, you only get one monster, which is Splinter or Stalagmite, whatever. Stalagmites. So we're going to just use diagrams. Since these are not monster in a box, all of these guys are unrunnable, so we can't even save scum past them. I was just taken by surprise here that I completely forgotten about these guys. A good thing I purchased Gaia drums, and they're not immune to Earth element either. The Gaia drum is really helping me out. It's doing more damage than I thought it would. We are one-turning these guys. Fire, fire, fire. And okay. Now for a relatively difficult fight. So this monster in a box is the optional boss of this dungeon, who's guarding an orichalcum. I don't think we have a... Oh nice, I got lucky here to get only one. Let's just go all out. Now this fight is actually quite luck dependent. Why? Let's hope we shall see soon enough. So this guy has 750 HP. As usual, it's going to take a while. But with increasing intelligence, our party is doing more and more damage, even just at level 1. He's got Blaze. Blaze, we don't really have to worry about it. Everybody has ice shields and the cure spell. I probably should be using the cure spell. Missed opportunity here. I could have got a HP up. 19 damage. What? Guys, what kind of damage is this? I was expecting combined 100 damage per turn at least. Okay, he's still not showing us his Joker card. There we go. Bad Breath 6. Yep. This guy can petrify. But I guess I got lucky with the ribbon drop from the Lamia Queen. Otherwise, I'm quite sure Luca would have been petrified as well. But since we did get a ribbon, I should probably take that ribbon off. It's bad for demonstration. It just goes to show that at this stage in the game, you just don't have a way to deal with this attack, petrification spells. So that was this guy's trump card. Fortunately, in this version, we can use golden needles on... Missed! Yep, golden needle can miss. I've seen that before, so I'm not as shocked as I would have been otherwise. Golden needle can miss. I think something else can also miss. Eye drops? No, I've never seen an eye drop miss. Ella needs a bit of a heal. I wonder what bug in the programming could have possibly caused Golden Needle to miss. Uh-oh, we got another bad breath attack. I'm just surprised that Layla is not being petrified. How come? Does she have some kind of protection? Maybe she has magic defense from that golden hairpin. We should have... He should almost be dead actually. I think this fight has gone on long enough for that to happen. 750 HP. No? Oh my god. He's just constantly spamming that bad breath. How is Layla not being affected? I don't understand this. And I'm out of golden needles. Oh, I didn't buy 100 golden needles. I mean 99 of them. RIP. Finally he dies. We got the orichalcum for our troubles and no golden needles, so he's going to remain petrified for a while. Why am I bothering? That's a statue of Calipia. Yep. Never. Oh my god, that is literally the meaning. He shall never be forgotten. We made a statue of him. What is this? We finally get the white mask. This is what Hilda was talking about, I guess. Encounter right on the last. No, it was not the last. Not potion. I want to use a Gaia drum. Actually, I really should have taken Luca's ribbon off to properly demonstrate how we could have done that fight better. But since I haven't planned this run, it would have just wasted a whole bunch of time. So it's okay. We got more interesting stuff coming up anyway. Golden needles, 500 bucks though. Should I even bother buying 99 of them? I should buy a good number at least. How about 50 for 25,000 bucks? Yeah, I'll buy 50 golden nails for now. And let's just rest up at the inn. Move! Okay, so now we got the white mask. That's what Hilda wanted. Let's go ask her for next instructions. Damn woman started us off at Mysidia and then ended up at Ekmet Teloes. I heard there are many ancient books in Mysidia. Oh, we'll keep that in mind. If you can find them, I'm sure they'll prove helpful. Yo, Hilda, we got the white mask. What's next? Take the white mask with you to Mysidia. The mages there should know more about its purpose. Alright, you just sit on your throne there and look pretty. Do we need anything? We still got 20. No, see, we now got 19 Gaia drums only. So one of them actually got used up. We do need to buy some fire books. We still got 74, which should be more than enough. Lots of cure. Wait, what all did level up? Fire leveled up. Nothing else leveled up. Okay. Let's go to Mysidia then. Did anyone tell us where Mysidia is? I guess not. So we're just supposed to wander about. Oh yeah, I was just going to check out Layla. What does she have that grants her immunity against petrification? Nothing. Is it the gold hairpin? How was she evading that like a boss? Look at her magic defense. It's 4-49%. Maybe that's why. Glenn's magic defense is 2-32. I don't care about Luca because she got a ribbon, which I really should have taken off. And Chrono got a magic defense of 3-32. So I guess that is the reason. Layla just crossed the magic defense threshold where that bad breath attack won't really harm her. That's the only reason I can think of. I don't think any of her equipment actually protects against petrification. Let's make our way to Mysidia now. Now on this part of the world map we can run into some pretty dangerous encounters, including the Behemoth. Behemoth obviously unrunnable. Bomb, any formation with a bomb. And yeah, speak of the devil. Bomb formations are unrunnable. Most dangerous encounter you can get here right now are ghosts. Ghosts are just bastards. They are upgraded wraiths. So imagine when I say they are upgraded wraiths. Fortunately, flan formations are runnable in this area. I should save. Cockatrice, we can run into cockatrice and ambush by a cockatrice will probably leave half my party petrified. Yeah, undead encounters are unrunnable. But I actually have a way to deal with them now. Let me just throw fireworks instead of saves coming. I mean, I could use the same tactic for ghosts as well, but not really. Fire 8, I think the Wraith will be... Spectre will be the only thing that's left. And down he goes. Alright, made it to Mysidia. Hello. This is Mysidia, Kingdom of Mages. You've certainly come a long way to be here. How do you know? At least, for a change, a town has a welcoming committee which is right at the entrance, unlike another town I know, where that guy is just stuck in a corner where nobody will ever find him, and he says, "Welcome to Paloom, idiot." Barrier is potentially the most useful spell in this game for a level 1 challenge. We got Wall, we got Swamp, we got Holy. Holy is 20,000 bucks, so by default we're not buying any. Yeah, definitely do want to pick up some barrier books. 70,000 killed down the drain. Where's barrier? Everybody needs to learn barrier. So barrier is another one of those spells. Just like dispel, it works on how many levels actually you manage to hit. Since this is level 1 only, barrier at level 1 will grant us elemental resistance. Surprisingly, what I have observed is that barrier at level 1 is an auto hit, just like life. This was not the case in the NES version, let's say. And hopefully I'm not proved wrong here, but I would be very interested to note that. So we don't have to worry about accuracy issues. Barrier is always going to hit, even though it's only at level 1. It's supposed to have an accuracy of only 50%, but that only comes into effect after level 1. Once it becomes level 2 and above. So since at level 1, barrier grants us immunity against matter elemental. Matter elemental spells include petrification spells. Spells like Toad, Mini, Shell. Might Shell come in handy? Nope, Shell's not going to come in handy since we got barrier. Thank you for the extra fire books. Thunder, yes. Might as well pick up 99 since they are pretty cheap. Stock upon Blizzard, stock upon Cure. How much do I have? I have plenty of money. Life, Sap, Warp and Teleport. Seriously considering buying 99 of these things. Let's just go ahead. Press the wrong button. Life. Let's just buy 10 of them, just in case. Sap, Warp is useless. Warp is useful, but nah, not really. But Fear, Basuna, Asuna. Silence. Nah, I don't think any of this is useful. What about the equipment shop? Ice Shield, Knight's Armor, Thieves Gloves and Giant Gloves. Giant Gloves, gotta keep in mind for plus 10 strength. A weapon shop does have the Ogre Killer. Ogre Killer might come in handy, but I'm debating what to do about this. I think we're fine. Not really focused on equipment just yet. Do we need to heal? I don't think so. Item shop, we've got all items we want. Let's cast some dialogue. 3 artifacts protect the seal on the tower. What tower? The hell is he talking about? We have many ancient texts in our town. Please browse them at your leisure. I believe it is, as you say, the time to break the tower seal is upon us. I didn't say anything. So you want to break the seal on tower? Yes, I agree this is the time. We will do nothing to stop you. As if you can. You must first collect the 2 masks, then travel to a cave you will find somewhere on this continent. Within you should find a crystal rod, an artifact you will need if you are to enter the tower. Ah, so that's the purpose of this black mask. So we got the white mask and the black mask. White mask, black mask. What did he say? You must first collect the 2 masks. Check. Then travel to a cave you will find somewhere on this continent. Oh, That is very specific. Thank you very much, Black Mage. Idiot. Okay, so next thing we need to do is travel to a cave you will find somewhere on this continent. Within you should find a crystal rod. So that's, I guess, our next objective. An artifact you will need if you are to enter the tower. A very small island lies in the middle of the sea. There you'll find the Black Mask, the White Mask's counterpart. Already done. I was just thinking about an old friend of mine. He had been researching electricity. Do you guys actually know what electricity is? He used to walk around in circles trying to find electrical energy. The white mages in Visidia. Maybe the white mages are hidden in the library. But these are not even black mages. Technically speaking, they are wearing red cloaks. So maybe it's like in between. They are the sage class. They're the sage job class. They know both white and black magic. They have both. Fair point. According to him, by walking around in circles, you could store the energy from electric damage. But I'm sure it packs quite a jolt. Very funny. I wonder what happened to him. Probably died. That would be red mage, not say. What? We already saw a bunch of red mages in Finn. These are not red mages. Black mages are not called black mages because of the cloak they wear. Then they would be called blue mages. Gotcha. Some time ago, a wizard named Minwu. Oh! You actually know Minwu. Passed through town on his way to the tower. You'd best hurry after him. Dude, where are we supposed to go? Are we supposed to go to the tower, or are we supposed to go for find this crystal rod? A statue of a goddess is enshrined beneath the city. She watches over the crystal rods. Why should we care about that? Hang on. What does this guy say? Oh my god. So you want to break the seal on the tower. Okay. So there is a seal on the tower. We cannot enter the tower just yet. So Minwu has gone into the Mysidia tower. We want to go after him and I guess take a status update or whatever. Help him find Ultima. But first, in order to enter the tower, we actually need the crystal rod, for which we need to enter. We need to find this cave, I guess. Everything else we've already done. Let's check out this statue of a goddess, eh? Maybe she's hot. Statue of a goddess is enshrined beneath the city. Yeah, let's check out this goddess. Well, what happened? Spend 5 minutes on a random encounter. Okay, so gain 3 levels in 1 encounter. Oh my god. Okay, I guess this is not this statue. Isn't this... I could have sworn that this statue was supposed to be naked. Which is the entire reason I came here. Well, that statue was a bummer. 10k and Baby Ifrit. Baby Ifrit? What? Are there baby Pokemon? Nobody here but a bunch of bookshelves. Let's talk to the bookshelves. Many old books line the shelves. What do you know about the wild rose? Nothing? No books about the wild rose. What about mithril? Mithril is a strong, easily processed metal. Highly responsive to magic, it forms the basis of magical armaments. Airship. Recent technological advances have produced the airship. Should these technical arts proliferate, they could one day drive magic from the world. I guess Mysidia would be worried about that. But hey, you can't stop the flow of time. Dreadnought. No idea. What about the Sunfire? In a time before the world knew castles or kingdoms, a star fell to the land now called Kashuan. A man gathered flame from the star and built an altar to enshrine it. Not dangerous at all. It was a goddess's bell. Once, long ago, a king ordered the making of an indestructible lock and key. Yeah, right. How vain was he? 3 sets were fashioned. The first was forged from friendship, the second from love, and the third from wonder. The sets forged from friendship and love were soon broken. Well, but the third was wrought from the wonder evoked by the ringing of a single pure note, and it held fast. That key was the goddess's bell. So pleased was the king, he hid the bell away in a cavern of snow, where it rests to this day. Yeah. Get an indestructible... Okay, the bell itself was not the lock. What do you know about the dragoons? The island of Deist was the ancestral home of the Wyverns. A knight named Han visited the island, and over a period of 30 years, he cultivated a bond with the Wyverns. Wow. Must have been a slow courtship there. Han later became the first dragoon. A close relative of the dragon, the Wyvern is a beast trained to serve as the airborne mount of the dragoons. Though smaller than a dragon, a Wyvern's strength allows it to carry 4 to 5 people into the air, an entire family ride. Make of the white mask an offering to the goddess beneath Mysidia. If thou art pure of heart, the doppelganger will cease to move. Fit then the black mask upon him, and both he and his defiled heart shall fade. What? No idea about Ekmetello as Mysidia. Fearing that the tremendous power they wielded might lead the world to destruction, the mages of old founded a settlement in Mysidia and dwelt there in seclusion. And what about Ultima? In ages past, Pandemonium, the palace of the Lord of Hell, emerged unto our land. Yeah, but why? Why? It's not made clear. The mages of old wove a spell of fearsome power and banished Pandemonium, averting the crisis. However, the mages feared that the spell was so powerful it could throw the world into chaos. So they constructed a great tower and sealed within it the tome inscribed with the spell's secrets. What that means is if Pandemonium appears again, which is foreshadowing, Ultima might help us in banishing it. Anyway, the instructions about the mask were pretty clear. We need to make an offering of the white mask to this statue apparently, for some reason. Let's just blindly follow the plot. And the statue came to life. He placed the white mask on the statue, and nothing happens. Oh look, the mask is still there actually, somehow being held together. Whatever, let's search for this cave they were talking about. It must be somewhere on this continent. Oh, nice save there. Werewolves are surprisingly easy monsters in this area. Actually, I'd say the flans are. No, yeah, the flans are perhaps the easiest monsters in this area. Werewolves, second to them. Helps that we can run away. Can't run away from this though. Damn it. Damn undead creatures. Oh look, we got break. Oh, these bastards. Oh god damn these things. Ambushed and then they use break. Worst combination ever. Luca is pretty much immune to all of these shenanigans. Thanks to that ribbon. Good thing about golden needles. Alright, let's pretend that never happened. Cockatories, yep. At least I wasn't ambushed. Would have been guaranteed petrification. Alright, so this is the cave of Mysidia. One can only assume that Black Mage is talking about this place. I don't think I can say that most encounters here are runnable, but a large majority, no, not even a majority, quite a lot of encounters here are actually runnable. Another percentage of the encounters here are undead, and we know we can deal with undead, no problem. But there is a very naughty formation, which includes at least one red soul. We just have no way to deal with that encounter, so we need to reset. But otherwise, we can just run away and or throw firebooks at most of the encounters here. Cockatrice ambush, I'm scared of this. Never mind. Can't touch Layla. She is OP. Our little pirate queen. Undead fuckers. I'm just gonna kill them with a firebook. I had no idea. Maybe you can say that. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Yeah, how can anyone gain levels? The doppelganger is motionless. I guess this was a doppelganger we were told about from the library. The purity of Chrono's heart is stifling the defiled heart of the creature. Let's throw the black mask on him, and that'll do something, right? We place the black mask on the doppelganger. The mask and the creature vanish. Very nice. What treasure is there on this floor? A couple. This is a power staff we don't care about. And yeah, this would be a flame lance. That's all for treasure on this floor. Let's continue onwards to the next floor. More undead, of course. Can't go 2 steps without undead. The only problem with throwing items is that you have no chance of gaining stats that way. Unless you actually use black magic or white magic from your own list, throwing items will not give you any chance to gain stats. Of course, I'm only talking about the intelligence stat. You still gain other stats accordingly. On this floor, I think we've only got one chest, or is it? Oh crap, we can't run away from this. Where am I going? Ice bow, and that should be it for treasure on this floor. Cosmic brains. Have I got mallets? Completely forgot. I find it really funny that it's the mallet item that cures amnesia. Hit them on the head with a mallet. That'll cure their amnesia. Point to self, Marlboros can actually land hits on Layla. What was this again? Oh crap. Why did I not save? Oh damn it. When was my last save? Completely forgot to have them learn the fire spell. And it outpunch yourself in the face. After all, FF2 is all about masochism. Oh, great. Just great. Thank you for that, Harvey Specter. For that, you're gonna get Firebook in your face. More wastage of golden needles. This time, don't be a moron and actually halt before that monster in a box. Preemptive, nice. How long has it been since we've seen a preemptive? Okay, at least I put down a save. We saw there's a monster in a box with a bunch of bombs. Bombs are weak to fire as well as thunder. And they are not weak to ice. In direct opposition with the rest of Final Fantasies. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. We'll have everyone learn the thunder spell. Since we do have a lot of thunder books. And let's take them on. Ogre Killer on this chest, we don't care about that. And I got more bombs, that's okay. Now each bomb has 640 HP, or is it 650? I forget. The problem is that if they actually get a turn when they are when they are not at full HP, they will explode, and their explosion will do a lot of damage to anyone who's not wearing decent armor. It's just a direct damage minus armor check. It doesn't depend on how much HP they have or anything like that. So we just need to make sure that they don't get their turn when they are at low HP, which is not going to be the case here. I'm kind of screwed. This bomb, unless I can finish him off this turn, he's going to explode and he's going to kill someone. Oh yeah. Okay, Layla. He decided to target the one person who actually had some armor, lots of armor. So it only did 20 damage. Otherwise, these things can do upwards of 300 damage. So we are okay this turn because the bomb already input its commands. So it didn't realize that it's low on HP this turn. But this turn, it must have queued up its self-destruct. So unless we kill it, he's gonna self-destruct. Oh, good. Saved. It does help that all bombs and turtle enemies are horribly slow. Even without 99% evasion, you'll generally take your turn before bombs or turtles or slime type enemies. Okay, I am in trouble now. I don't think this bomb is going to die this turn. So he's going to explode and kill someone. Hopefully he kills either Luca or Glenn. They could use some HP. Or will he? He decided to physically attack. What? Alright, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I got this in the bag now. So that is something to keep in mind with bomb enemies. Another thing to note was that Layla did not have enough evasion to completely evade the bomb's hits. Thunder leveled up, I don't think anything else leveled up. And what is these guys' intelligence? Intelligence of 20, 28 and 24. Okay, not bad, not bad. Pretty decent intelligence stats there. That is contributing a lot to black magic damage. Let's continue on. Marlboros can actually hit Layla. Fortunately, she has a lot of defense and a lot of evasion. That is a fantastic combination. And now she even has decent HP. Alright, on this floor... Yeah, this is the floor we can start running into... No, not potion, not potion. We can start running into... Damn red souls. So I'm gonna save after every encounter. Cave of Mysidia. Could have sworn there was a hidden passage here. Maybe they removed it for the remakes. Definitely there for the NES version. Okay, so again. Yeah, damn it. Starting from the 4th floor, which is this floor, we can run into flying rays as well, which are unrunnable. Yeah. Contrary to a lot of dungeons in Final Fantasy II, Mysidia Cave actually introduces more unrunnables the deeper we go. Look at this! Horror of an encounter. 2 red souls, 1 yellow soul, a bunch of slimes. Are you kidding me? Please leave me alone. Thank you. I'll save that. And saves coming just like a speed run. Okay, we got a chest here. What might this contain? A potion. Thank you very much. I mean, the enemies would have done so much damage to you that a potion would be godsend, wouldn't it? This game, I tell you. Bell of Silence, Phoenix Stone, and a Golden Needle. Alright, made it to the next floor. This floor is even worse than the last floor. Whole bunch of unrunnables like this. Actually, I'm wondering if yeah, there are. This place is such a high level. You're not meant to be there. Rios, unrunnable. Not just unrunnable. They use a bad breath and it's going to be a wipe. Thank you. We can actually get Marlboros here. You know why I'm learning fire, don't you? Mega Isis to Mega Phoenix at the end of it. If you're not supposed to be there right now, when exactly are you supposed to be? Drain Tome obtained and a monster in a box. Ambushed by 4 ghosts. This is probably gonna be GG. Ghosts are nasty. Absolutely nasty. 540 HP per ghost. This is once again completely luck based. Actually, it doesn't have to be luck based. Yeah, these assholes can use mini. I don't know how we survived. But they can use single target arrow 16. Single target arrow 16. That's how bad they are. But it looks like it's pretty rare. Yeah, okay. I was just talking about how rare single target arrow 16 is. Or not arrow, scourge as it's called. Imagine if they all started to use that. Nobody's surviving a single target scourge 16. In addition to that, they have mini. They have what else do they have? Seriously, I thought this shit was supposed to be rare. At least Layla. Oh, Layla's dead. Okay, Layla just died. I'm dead here. I don't think I can survive this. Because now we are vulnerable to their physical hits. And we'll soon see how bad their physical hits are. No, decided to use mini. And Chrono got minied. Ouch! Nope, not winning this. There was an outside chance, but nope. So how do we deal with... I did not mean that. Actually, I did. I think we can deal with them. Can we not get ambushed, please? And we got even more ghosts this time. Alright, no, I need a reset. Why? So like we saw last time, a score 16 on Layla is pretty much a wipe for us. Fortunately, Scourge is poison elemental naturally, and we've got resistance to poison in the form of the gold shield. So she should take less than half damage from that Scourge 16, and she should have enough HP to survive it. As long as two of those things don't use Scourge 16 on Layla on the same turn, we should be good. And I think that's pretty rare. Although you never know. Again, we don't have 100% safe strats, but we'll have to make do with this without a lot of grinding. In addition, they also have Mini, which is potentially devastating. Layla does not have immunity against Mini, but we just got the supremely useful barrier spell. So we're going to use the barrier spell. And everybody else can use fire. Mini is considered matter elemental, and barrier at level 1, which like I said is an auto hit. It's not 50% chance of missing. It's an auto hit even when multi-targeted. This will give us protection against Mini. Not against stun though. That's bad. There we go. So with resistance to poison and 1 level barrier up, this fight is a lot safer. Still not 100% safe, but it's much better than what it otherwise was. Of course, Scourge 16 on anybody else. Alright, Luca actually has resistance in the form of a ribbon. But pretty much anybody else, a Scourge 16 is going to be a one-shot. But we do have the life spell. And now we just wait for them to go down one by one. Should have this in the bag. And as benefits, Luca is even going to gain some HP. I'm quite surprised that Layla does not have enough evasion by now to evade all of the Ghost's hits. I think these things get like what, 5 hits? Not more than that. Surely not more than that. You guys can waste your turns if you want. Go right ahead. Three down, 2 to go. Okay, he's only doing 20 damage. What the hell? Why am I even worried about it? Layla's down to below 200 HP though. One Scourge might kill her. Should I take the risk? Let's just YOLO. Alright, the last ghost. This was probably the worst case scenario actually. This encounter can be between 2 and 5 ghosts, and I got the worst formation. Decided to take it nonetheless, because why not? GG. Everybody gets intelligence for that. Damn it, I should have bought some potions. Do I have high potions? I do have 99 high potions. Okay, so nothing to be worried about. I need to remember to stock up on potions once I get back to town. Fire leveled up and nothing else. Okay. So that's how useful barrier is. Completely took out one of the enemy's most potent attacks. I would have liked immunity to stun as well, but I think we need barrier level what? Barrier level 5 to obtain stun immunity? That's not happening. Are you kidding me? Yeah, looks like we're stuck in RNG. Let me just experiment around a bit. Are we really? Nope. This is a different encounter, but still unrunnable. So maybe you just need to wait a little bit of time and a different encounter shows up. Time is what the speedrun doesn't have though. Finally. Save that shit. Yeah, this floor is just mostly unrunnables and troll encounters. Damn yellow souls. Mini tome, potion, ether, something, and something. I think that was more ethers. I already must have 99 of them. Hello? Where is the hidden passageway? There we go. Oh my god. 2 red souls, 3 yellow souls. You kidding me? Assholes. I will find my way out again. Another unrun. Seriously? This is unrunnable, right? Yeah, this is unrunnable. It's just that I have not seen those devil flowers accompanied by Rios. I suppose you learn something new every day. Give me a different encounter, please. Game's just laughing at me. See, I gave you a different encounter here. Son of a bitch. Yes, because we need more ambushes. I'm being trolled so hard. Really? Really? Well, to be honest, there's only really like 1 or 2 encounters that are actually runnable. So I might have to actually take some of these encounters. Okay. Okay. That's how you want it, game. What I'm going to do is just throw teleport tomes at them. That's what the speedrun uses. Where is teleport? Let's take a look at the incredible power of teleport in the GBA and PSP remakes. Not the same in the earlier versions, for whatever reason. Teleport 8 is instant death. Yep. Only reason I resorted to that is because they were trolling me so much. Okay, thank God I got a fight that I can run from. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna teleport these fuckers. I've had enough of this crap. Die! Somebody got magic defense. Drain Tome, Osmos Tome, one of the best spells in the game, and we finally have the Crystal Rod. Awesome. Okay, only Luca has teleport. Okay, teleport's going to level up to level 2, so I'll have to ditch that. Okay, now that we have the Crystal Rod, that mage did say that the tower is open to us, so we can finally go after Minwoo to find out what happened to him. Let's do that then. Oh, thank you. Oh, come on. I might just start teleporting those guys too. This is fine, I can just throw a firebook at them. Technically speaking, I could have thrown a bunch of firebooks at the bombs too, but they take much longer to die. And I frown upon such waste. Somebody was blinded. I should really stop using sword. Then I need to constantly rearrange. Save. Can't even run into a behemoth here. That's fine. Hey Layla, how about giving me all of your equipment, eh? No particular reason. You can keep your silver cuirass for your modesty. Oh, what's this? Oh no, Whirlpool! RIP! That's the end of our 3 warriors of light. Carl Boss. I had almost forgotten about him. White burn. Oh man. Nobody else says anything about Layla. So we got swallowed up by a Leviathan, as the caption says. One of the best things about this mini dungeon is it's not very long at all. Every encounter is runnable, which is good because they are very dangerous. If I got ambushed and they started spamming thunder, or those sea dragons have a wave attack, it would be a wipe in just one turn. I don't have enough HP to survive that. Hello? The Leviathan swallowed us all. Rip. He does that in every Final Fantasy. Someone needs to stop him. Who's... New arrivals, eh? Yeah. Just arrived too. On the Whirlpool flight. So, who are you? I could have the same of you. Maybe he's one of the rebels, eh? Wild Rose. The hell are you talking about? What of Mithra? Doesn't know anything about Mithra? Airship? Dreadnought? No? Don't even know about the Dreadnought? Really? Sunfire? This guy seems to be ignorant of anything. What about Dragoons? You look like a Dragoon. Shaking his head. As a matter of fact, I am a Dragoon. See, guessed it. What? Dragoons and the Wyverns have all been destroyed? That's absurd. Uh-oh. This guy has no idea. Alright, what do you know about the Wyverns? Wyverns? What about them? What's with you people? That's rude. Mask? You're wearing one. Ekmetel OS? No. Mysidia? I've been to Mysidia, a town full of mages. Very helpful, Dragoon. What do you know about Ultima? Where'd you hear about that? Okay, he knows Ultima. Interesting. Anyway, whoever you are, I was told that this crystal rod would allow me passage into Mysidia Tower. So can you please get out of the fucking way? Aha! So you guys were after the Ultimatum too, when you got swallowed up. Well, since we are looking for the same thing, we might as well team up. Oh, now he's ready to join up, eh? Because we've got something he wants. I guess he must have lost his crystal rod. Kappa. There's a boat up ahead, but there's also one tough monster standing in our way. Who knows, together we might be able to take it down. Yeah, right, together. The Dragoon Richard, I'm just gonna call him Richard, joins the party. So we got our next meat shield. Thieves' gloves. Did I not pick up the black garb? Are you kidding me? Holy crap, I did not pick up the black garb. Idiot. One of the best pieces of equipment. Okay, you don't wear anything on your chest then. Gold hairpin for more agility and double shields. We want maximum agility on our tank. No, gold shield plus ice shield. Where's the gold shield? Ice shield will give you fire resistance and gold shield will give you poison resistance just in case. What's your evasion now? Nice, evasion is 99%. So all we need to do is stack blink in order to have him evade better. Plus he's got 500 HP, which is more than our last meat shield. Should be able to survive good enough. Alright. Anybody here? You swallowed whole. That's why you are here talking to me instead of in pieces or as digestive stuff. Right when Leviathan opens its mouth, there's a second where we could escape, but there's just too many monsters. He must have swallowed the monsters as well. How inconvenient. Well, this is just great, isn't it? Are we supposed to live out the rest of our lives in here? Probably. Gaia Blade, nobody cares about that. Oh shit. I forgot about this once again. How many times have I said that? Diamond Sheet, monster in a box, but this monster in a box is... yeah. It's a red soul and we have no answer to red soul. Ah, feels bad, man. I gotta skip this monster in a box. So much for 100%, eh? The diamond sheet would have been nice, lightning resistance. But what can you do? What can you do? Me and my lack of planning. I purposely did not want to plan through this run so that I could make up stuff on the spot. But this is the end result. Okay, what is this? Here it is, a roundworm. Make it past this thing and we can get the hell out of here on that boat. So lose boat, gain boat. Okay. Now roundworm and I forgot my damage spells. Just great. We have to fight Gal boss now. No, we are going to be using the roundworm. It does not have any elemental weaknesses, so we'll just use Blizzard, I guess. Here we go, 99 of them. Alright, so the roundworm is yet another physical attacks only monster. We know how to deal with that. The difference being, this guy gets 8 hits. That is a lot. I don't think even 3 blinks is gonna be enough, but we shall soon see. I'm gonna spend at least 2 or 3 turns in using blink. Okay, he missed this time, but I don't trust the roundworm. But yeah, using blink, physical attack only enemies are completely neutralized. It's just OP. Roundworm has 2000 HP just like Godo, so this fight is gonna take as long. Same strats. I must say, this run is going much easier than I thought initially. And I'm using such stupidly simple strategies too. Very disappointed. But that's okay. The entire purpose was to find out how the final boss would be at level 1. And I thought might as well make a challenge run out of it. Getting to the final boss at level 1. It just sucks that I can't use physical attacks. But using physical attacks right now doesn't make sense anyway. I really don't like this boss theme. But at least it they did give some kind of a boss theme. In the original version, all of these fights had the random same theme as the normal random encounter. So by the time we actually got to the boss theme, which only started from mid-game, it was quite a shock. It was also shocking that the boss theme was so damn good. But here, that particular boss theme is only used in one instance, and that's the final boss. It's just that good. In terms of the general random encounter theme, I much prefer Final Fantasy 1's theme. But the Pandemonium theme from FF2 and the final boss theme, they are just unbeatable. I don't get why Chrono is doing such little damage. Oh, Luca too then. Okay. I guess I don't have cause for worry. Just low rolls. Come on guys, you can do better than that. Why is he still alive? Really getting bad luck on those rolls. With this much intelligence, they should be doing at least 50 damage. Maybe? Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe it's a magic defense working against me. I really wish more of these monsters had some elemental weakness or the other. We saw with the undead monsters, level 1 fire was doing about 140 damage, even at level 1. That was very impressive damage, I must admit. Can you please die? It's a good thing that we don't have regen capable monsters in FF2, which if you think about it is a regression from Final Fantasy 1. Surprisingly, even the NES version of Final Fantasy 1 had monsters which recover HP every turn. Vampire comes to mind. I was shocked when Jaya said that the vampire actually regenerates HP every turn, even in the NES version. It's very clearly shown in the remix because of the display. But you had regen monsters in FF1, but you don't have those kind of monsters in FF2, which is surprising. I don't know why they took them out. In fact, I don't think we have regen monsters for any other Final Fantasy. Strange. I guess something like that would make a challenge run like this or 4 white mages completely impossible. Auto-region monster and FF5 summon. Yeah, but there are random encounters and there are hardly any of them. $79, that was good damage. Oh my goodness. How long has this fight gone on? Gotos also had 2000 HP only, and I don't remember that fight lasting this long. What is going on? Does he have more than 2000 HP? Let me check out the beastie area after this. Kyora and Asuna. Finally, jeez. Lots of stuff leveled up. Let me get out of this hellhole first. And we get our next boat after losing the first one, which is very convenient. Blizzard leveled up and Blink leveled up. What else? What else? Blizzard leveled up and Blink leveled up. Same here. So before I forget, let me teach them Blizzard at least. Actually, let me teach them all the elemental spells. Lest I forget like last time. And fire as well. Where is fire? Okay. So we are good to go. We can finally enter the Tower of Mysidia. And we've got a flashy entrance for it as well. We show the crystal rod to whatever iris reader or what's it called? Eye scanner. I'm struggling to recollect the name of that device. Retina scanner. So just imagine what must be inside that crystal rod. Anyway, yeah, we finally got entrance here, and I'm gonna save and call it a stream for today. I really do need to get to bed, and I think we've made quite a lot of progress. Next time is probably going to be the end game. Yeah, we are proper the late mid game to end game territory here. And once we get Ultima, it's going to be a proper end game. But since a lot of encounters end game are runnable, I don't expect that to take a lot of time. So that's why I'm keeping Mysidia Tower for next time, to have something to do. And in any case, I'm over 3 hours, so yep. You guys have a good day, and take it easy.